Well, the story is that it was about 3 in the morning, and the room was really dim. And so when she was first born, I thought that she had a big bruise on her. And what scared me was I thought that perhaps she had internal bleeding. There were reports about the statistics and the chances that it could turn into a skin cancer, or that if the nevus were anywhere near her brain tissue, that she would have seizures.
I used to go to Children's Hospital like once a month, like from the time I was born until I was 3 years old, just to like monitor all that.
Yeah.
And I'm actually like pretty lucky because it's not common for someone who has a nevus to like not have anything wrong with them. There's a lot of people who stare, like that's just been a part of my life since I was born, basically.
I remember one day someone in one of her classes called her a cow.
So Gloria was in a swimsuit, and one of the kids was like, "Ooh, what's on her?"
I actually had a teacher one time ask me why I painted myself. And I was like, what? And he's like, well, why did you paint all over yourself? What is that for? And I was like, I like, you know, like you don't know how to answer that kind of question. And a lot of people don't even realize that they're being mean. They just think that they're asking like a common question, you know.
This is a girl, and as she's growing up, how is this going to affect her self-esteem?
I think she carries herself with a bunch of pride, and she's proud of her uniqueness.
I think she presents herself as very outgoing, very fun.
She shows off her body and doesn't let what anyone says affect her.
Happy and just super like outgoing.
Brandy, you're delusional.
This super strong, confident person. She is kind to other people, even if they are rude to her about it. She stands up and owns it.
Her sensitivity to it will come out, but for the most part, most of the time, she is very accepting and has a really high self-esteem and accepts that that's a part of her.
I'd rather not go through like the staring and then like the awkward questions and like trying to be nice to people about it, but it was kind of hard.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know how to deal with it now. People still say like mean things. Adults can be really mean.
Yeah. So what do you have to be careful about with everything regarding your birthmark?
Obviously, try not to get cut as much as I can, but
Yeah.
accidents happen. Yeah, the texture of my birthmark, I have no fatty layer and no sweat glands. So only my birthmark. Kind of cool if it is fatty layer. But so basically, when I get cut, it's like tissue paper. Like it gets cut really easily, and then it goes straight to the muscle pretty much because I have no fatty layer. I think that's something that not a lot of people even notice, but I obviously notice because it sucks. I feel like people expected me to have like a lesser life just because of it.
Yeah.
And I think that my main goal in life is really just to, like let people know that like it's not, and it's something that's generally easy to live with. Like, of course, everyone has like their insecurities, and everyone like gets sad about things. Like that's a normal thing.
How has social media helped you to be more confident with your birthmark?
Social media, I feel like, has been huge because I've been able to like find other people who are like really similar to me, who have pursued like things like modeling. When I was growing up, I had no one to look up to that was like that. Like I didn't find like any models or anything until like this year. So I just hope to be like an inspiration to younger people, and like just to let people know like it doesn't really like matter like what you look like.
Yeah.
And like everybody's beautiful, like everyone is beautiful, and I don't know. I think it took me a really long time to realize that, and I think I'm still learning. But yeah. confidence is hard, and if I can help other people to achieve confidence, then like I would just feel a lot better. I like to educate people, like when they ask me, and be like, it's not like contagious. It's not like necessarily a disease. It's not
harmful.
Yeah, it's not a disability. Like I can still do everything that my friends can do. It doesn't stop me in any way.
It was 2 years ago, and I remember that you were close to like cover it up, and now I don't feel like that is as much of something you hide, something you embrace, and you're like, that's part of me, and it makes me beautiful. I think the self-confidence that I've seen increase over the last couple of years has been really cool.
Glow has always, I've never gotten the indication that it bothers her.
Like life is short, and I don't want to spend it being sad.
I've always said to my friends and students, you can wear anything you want as long as you wear confidence underneath.